Hello, my name is Robert. I'm going to start my inside inspection with the air brake check. With my wheels chalked already, okay. My seat belt is on, tractor and trailer brakes are set, transmission is in neutral. I'll begin with the applied pressure 460 test. I must not lose more than 4 psi in a Class A or 3 psi in a Class B in 1 minute. I will turn the vehicle on, raise to governor cutout, and I'll identify when it's done. To assist the process, I will accelerate without passing 1500 RPM until my governor cuts out. My governor has cut out, needles have stopped moving. Now I will turn the vehicle off, turn the key to the on position, release my tractor and trailer brakes, and allow the gauges to stabilize. This next step, I will use my phone to assist me with the stopwatch, so I'll go ahead and get that ready right now. Okay, now I'm going to step on the brake pedal, wait for my needles to stabilize, read the PSI, and then I'll begin my minute. My primary gauge is at 90 psi and my secondary gauge is at 92 psi, and my minute starts now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. My minute is up. My primary gauge is still at 90 psi and my secondary gauge is still at 92 psi. This is a good test because I did not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I will now release the brake pedal. Now I'm going to do my low air warning device. It should activate no lower than 55 psi. For this test, I'm going to continue to pump on the brake until I see a light, hear an alarm, or both. Okay, the low air warning device activated at 70 psi in the primary and 70 psi in the secondary. This is a good test because the low air warning device activated no lower than 55 psi. Next, I'm going to do my emergency spring brake pop out test. They should activate between 20 to 45 psi. For this test, I'm going to continue to pump on the brake until my brakes pop out. My spring brakes popped out at 27 psi in the primary and 27 psi in the secondary. This is a good test because both brakes popped out between 20 to 45 psi. Now I will go unchock my wheels. So I go unchock my wheels, come back in, and put my seat belt on. Now I'm going to do my cab safe start. I'm going to make sure my ignition is off, tractor and trailer brakes are set, transmission is in neutral, and I'll turn the engine on. I'll begin with my light indicators. My ABS light came on and off. My turn signals, four-way flashers, my headlights, and high beams must work. To eliminate the noise and you can hear me better, I will accelerate without passing 1500 RPM. my oil gauge should be between 40 to 60 psi or normal operating range. My temperature gauge should be between 180 to 190 degrees or normal operating range. My voltmeter should be between 12 to 14 volts. My air gauges must work and be at governor cutout between 120 to 140 psi or manufacturer spec. My heater and defroster must work. My horns, both electric and air horns, must work. My mirrors, clean and adjusted properly from the inside. My windshield and rear window, no illegal stickers, obstructions, or damage. My wipers and washers, arms and blades secured, not damaged, and operate smoothly. Okay, and my washers must work. Emergency equipment, spare electrical fuses up here, 3 reflective red triangles under the passenger seat, and my fire extinguisher, security mounted and fully charged by the driver's seat. My seat belt adjusts and latches properly, not ripped or frayed, and is securely mounted. Now I will do my brake test. I'm going to make sure my governor has cut out, so I will accelerate without passing 1500 RPM until the governor cuts out. My governor has cut out, needles have stopped moving. I'm going to make sure my tractor and trailer brakes are set and transmission is in low gear. And I'll begin with the tractor brake test. So I will release the trailer brake and attempt to move the vehicle forward. The vehicle did not move, indicating that my tractor brake is working properly. Now I'm going to test my trailer brake. So I will apply the trailer brake and release the tractor brake and attempt to move the vehicle forward. Okay, the vehicle did not move, indicating that my trailer brake is working properly. Now I'm going to do my service brake pedal test. For your safety in mind, I'm going to hold the brake pedal while I release both tractor and trailer brakes. Now I will move the vehicle forward slowly at 5 miles an hour without touching the steering wheel. Okay, vehicle stopped and did not pull to either side, indicating my brake pedal is functioning and my alignment was correct. Now I will set my tractor and trailer brake, put my transmission in neutral, turn the engine off, and turn the key to the on position. Now, Mr. Examiner, can you please help me by going outside and checking my turn signals, four-way flashers, headlights, and brake lights? Okay, and that's the end of your insight.